Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the WWE Elite Collection Samoa Joe. So yes, I've actually been watching more modern wrestling lately, so I decided to pick up Samoa Joe. I never really saw him much in TNA since I watched very little of that. So my only real experience with him was watching NXT, and now he's on the main roster and stuff. But all in all, he's a very cool wrestler. He fits a lot of the style stuff that I like. So I figured I'd make him my first more modern wrestler. Let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulations, cult main details, all those sorts of things.
Alright, start off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Samoa Joe. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. As usual with WWE Elite figures, they're closer to 7-inch scale, so a bit taller than Marvel Legends, and of course much bigger than a 3 3/4-inch scale figure. Now let's go ahead and get everything else out of here and just look at Samoa Joe. Moving on to our 360 spin, as you can see, Joe has mostly bare upper body with the exception of the taping on the wrist and hands. He does have open hands if you have something for him to hold. I suppose you can use those. And then at the lower body, he has his black and red trunks, and they're actually a bit longer than Joe's trunks normally are. You can generally see a bit more of his upper leg. That's not massively relevant, but it is something that I noticed. Then he has his long knee pads and boots. There's not a massive amount of detail there is. It's all black, but there is some sculpting and stuff if you look close enough. So all in all, he certainly looks enough like Samoa Joe for it to be fine. Just the shorts thing, which, once again, it's not massively important. But I do keep bringing it up, which means it must be important somehow. Now let's go ahead and zoom in and look at his head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, Joe's head looks pretty decent. You can certainly tell who it's supposed to be. And the head hair and facial hair are all sculpted pretty decently. And unlike a lot of other WWE Elite figures, it does not have some ridiculous expression on his face. It's just a nice stern expression, so I don't have much to complain about there. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Samoa Joe has pretty standard WWE Elite articulation. While pegging the head, so that rotates and goes forward and back and side to side a bit. Ball joint shoulders go in and out, forward and back. Bicep cut, single joint elbow, wrist hinge and rotation. Decent abdominal joint. Waist cut, hips go in and out, forward and back, thigh cut, double jointed knees that are slightly hindered by the sculpt of the shorts, boot rotation, and hinge and pivoting in the ankles. So you should be able to get him into your standard sort of WWE Elite poses. Now let's go ahead and move on to some accessories. Accessories-wise, Samoa Joe does come with two things. He has his little neck towel, which is a soft rubber and just sort of fits around his shoulders. It's nicely textured enough, and it's a pretty cool little thing, as he does generally wear that to the ring. And then he comes with a Samoa Joe SoCal shirt, which is it's a cloth shirt, which WWE Elite figures seem to shy away from sometimes and give us really terrible rubber shirts. But these are fine. They're actually really well made. I wish they would do all their shirts and removable accessory-related stuff in cloth. And it's got a nice screen printing on it. It's reasonable quality. It's not too sheer or anything, and it's Velcro in the back, so it can be taken off and put back on pretty easily. Now that wraps it up for Joe and all of his accessories. Let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Samoa Joe comes in the current standard for WWE Elite figures. Big window, first time in the line, includes towel and shirt, Samoa Joe Elite Collection. And on the back you get your little stats and stuff for Samoa Joe, as well as a picture of him and some other stuff that is available on this wave. Kevin Owens, Alberto Del Rio, Kofi Kingston, Bret Hart, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. As always, these are good for in or out of package displays, so yeah, Samoa Joe.
Alright, that wraps it up for Samoa Joe, so until next time, goodbye!
Thanks for watching one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like the video or subscribe if you would like to see my future content. If not, run away and never return. Also, feel free to support me on Patreon at patreon.com/vrreviews, follow me on Twitter at VenomRaptor09, or follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/vrreviews. Thank you, and goodbye.